This is Tigernut pudding, and I hope this is not your first time of hearing this, but maybe you haven't tried making some yourself at home. It melts in the mouth. Let me show you how to make it. To make this, you will need tiger nuts. I'm using 1 1/4 cup. Then I go ahead, add water to it, and then wash my tiger nut very well. Wash as many as you can, okay? At the end, we want it to be very clean. Now I drained the water out. I add water to it again, and then I cover that with my napkin. We set it aside. In another bowl, I pour in 1 cup of rice, then I add water to it, and then go ahead, rinse my rice. Remember, you can use any type of rice of your choice, okay? Yes, here I drain the water out, then I add water to it again, and then cover it. So I'm going to allow my rice and then the tiger nut to rest overnight. Hello guys, good morning. It's the next day and let's continue with our unfinished business. This is my tiger nut after about 8 to 12 hours, and also my rice. It looks like the rice has doubled in size, but I didn't see any change in the tiger nut. Okay, now we are going to transfer everything into our blender. Make sure that the blender you're using is very strong because of the tiger nut, okay? If you don't have a strong blender, please do not try this. Now I add water to it. Let's go and blend. We are going to blend this till smooth. All right, perfect. The next thing we are going to do is to strain our blended tiger nuts and rice. So here I'm using my chiffon cloth. You can also use a cheesecloth as well. And then I rinse my blender, add the water to it, and then I go ahead, squeeze out the milk. It's the milk that we want, okay? So after squeezing the milk out, I will discard the chaff. I don't have any use for it right now. In case you have a use for it, let me know in the comment, okay? But for now, I will discard it. Now my pot on fire, then I transfer the milk into the pot, I mean the cooking pot. This is where the game begins, okay? We are going to stir this continuously till it thicken up, and this is where most people get it wrong. Please do not stop. Stir it continuously. The moment you stop, it will form lumps, and we do not want that. So stir continuously till you get here, okay? Yes, at this point you can take a rest and there will not be any lumps in your pudding. This smells so good. Now I want you to take a close look. You can see that there's not even a single lump in our pudding. That means that we did a great job. So we'll allow this to boil for about a minute, and then I set it aside. The next thing we are going to do is to melt some sugar. It's the melted sugar that changes the color of the pudding, but some people don't like it when it's looking all brown, like my husband. He doesn't like it that way, but that point is also my favorite. So after melting the sugar, I will add some but not all to the pudding, stir everything to combine, and then I go ahead serve him. Okay, I will serve him and then continue the process. You will see it as we go on. So at this point, I'll go ahead and then serve my husband, but I'm going to do that off camera. All right, and then I'll bring the sugar back to fire. Now the sugar is back to fire. I'm going to continue the melting, and then I'll add a little bit of water to it to make it easy when I'm adding it to the pudding, okay? So after I get what I'm looking for, I mean the color, I'll quickly transfer that into my pudding. Okay, yes, so my pudding is back to fire. You can see that it has reduced because I have served a landlord. Now I go ahead, add my sugar, the melted sugar to it, and then I stir continuously. Yeah, continuously. Hello there. If today is your first time of seeing my channel, my name is Mariam. Please do me a favor by liking my video and also subscribe to the channel. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to check on your girl. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Now we are done, and the aroma alone is super. You just have to try it at home. And remember, do not add any additional sugar to this. Okay, take note. Do not add additional sugar to this. We have already added sugar, even though we melted, but still there is sugar. Do not add additional sugar to your pudding. Don't say I didn't warn you. So this is my evaporated milk. It goes well with evaporated milk, yeah, for me, and I think for everybody. So you also love it. Then I go ahead and then serve. Guys, you just have to try this. I said it melt in the mouth. The kids will love it. Your family are going to love it. Adding melted sugar to your pudding is totally optional. You can decide not to add melted sugar to your pudding but still enjoy it to the max. You can add any sweetener of your choice instead of using sugar, okay? Take note about that one too. It's time to enjoy. You are all invited. Yummy. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Until I see you in my next video, please stay blessed.